and welcome back to Aspen Grove Adventures. My name is Michelle, and today we are sitting down and I am kind of narrating a handful of our final videos from our last loop because I did not do a great job at the vlogging after Yellowstone. If you've watched the last two videos, you know that we were in Yellowstone when it flooded and we had to have an emergency evacuation from that national park, and we kind of had to replan that whole week. We had planned on being in Yellowstone for 2 days, then we were, or for 2 nights and 3 days, and then we were gonna move to West Yellowstone, but we were still gonna be going into the park, and that did not happen. We were not able to get back into the park after our evacuation. So we spent a couple days just kind of relaxing, and then we did some touristy stuff in the West Yellowstone area. So that's what this video is.
Today and not tomorrow.
So it is Thursday, 2-3 days after we got evacuated from Yellowstone National Park. If you want to know more about that experience, you should go click the link down below or whatever is up above and see last week's video, because that will be all about what happened then. But we kind of laid low. We went out to eat a couple times, went to some super touristy shops in West Yellowstone yesterday and the day before. It was both, basically those tourist shops were just t-shirt and junk, but we did get a gift for my nephew. I'll show you because it's pretty cool. We got him this bison from it's called Safari Limited, the company, and it's this really big, heavy duty, really cool looking bison. But anyways, today we are headed out to do a couple more things. It is a glorious day. I'm going to insert this photo of Matt on Tuesday. And today is 70-something degrees and sunny. So the weather can change quickly here. So we're out and about. We're going to go to a earthquake. I guess there's a big earthquake in the 50s. And so there's a visitor center that we're going to go check out and learn about that. And we're going to go check out the West Yellowstone Information Center, yeah, or West Yellowstone Historical Museum, something. There's a museum to go to.
We're going to hit both of those.
So anyways, we're going to show you kind of what there is to do in West Yellowstone, because we cannot get back into the park. We wish them the best. This video is going out probably a month or so after everything went down, maybe even more. So hopefully by now things are a little bit more settled and they know what they're doing. But it has definitely been crazy while we've been here. It's been nuts. So definitely go check out last week's video, because that was a wild ride. It's funny, we started to call our Yellowstone trip our Yellowstone Disaster Tour, because it started out in the day before we stopped at the Grant Village Visitor Center, which is really the only visitor center we really got a good look at the whole time we were there, and their whole exhibit was on the '88 fire. And then the next day we got evacuated, and, you know, major crazy flooding happened. And then while we were in West Yellowstone trying to figure out what to do instead of going into Yellowstone, we went to a place called Earthquake Lake, which is, I have a lot of footage from that, which was a giant earthquake that happened in the 50s that was horrific, and it basically changed major portions of the landscape in the area. So it was our Yellowstone Disaster Tour. We learned all about disasters in the Yellowstone area on that trip. And then we also stopped at a Yellowstone Historical Museum. I have a little bit of footage from that. Also, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is definitely not what we had planned when we planned out our videos for this route, but I just wanted to still show you guys the footage. Hopefully you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. We made it outside of town about 30-ish minutes to the Earthquake Lake Visitor Center. And apparently this lake was made by the earthquake in the 50s, but it is kind of crowded. Like, it's packed, and we think it might be because all these people would have otherwise been in Yellowstone and they can't go, which is kind of sad. So it just went
It
so
looks like
much, it went up again almost.
It's crazy.
And then there's all these little tiny landslides.
Yeah. I mean, one of them.
So we started by stopping across the street at that building, which is the visitor center, which has pamphlets and people to talk to if you have questions, but not much of an exhibit to look at. They do have some bones and furs and things if you want to get a close look at the dead animals. But now we are over here at the Historical Museum. Yep, West Yellowstone. We keep forgetting the name of it. We'll put it right here. And we're gonna check out what they have.